last week on the podcast, we spoke about Christian maturity, and it was interesting. We heard what people have to say about it, but then on the or at the tail end of the discussion, we mentioned that giving is another aspect of our Christian work that shows maturity. I mean, I want us to go into it deeply today, because I think it's very important that we have this discussion. And so, Justina, KK, I mean, both of you, feel free to wade in the conversation. I mean, giving, how, in your opinion, do you think that giving shows the maturity of a Christian? How does it, in your opinion?
And this one there, let lawyer talk.
So, Justina, over to you. How do you think giving shows your maturity as a Christian?
What is coming to mind?
Yeah, let it out.
I don't know what to say because it will seem as if I'm throwing jabs at.
Oh no! Don't worry, you jab. The person will dodge.
I think that as Christians, like as you grow, there should be the tendency for you to want to give. I say this because when you are receiving something from God, or no, I mean like generally when you are receiving something, let's say I've gotten a new shoe, there's a tendency that you want somebody to see it, or if you wear it, you want someone to give you a compliment that, hey, you see how when you were in primary school and all that, people come and say, hey, new Willie. So like if you wear your new shoe and nobody comes to say it, you're like, why?
Nobody saw it.
Like, and all those things. So there's that tendency for you to want to show off, or to, I don't know, let there be a spotlight on some certain things. I think that with respect to Christianity, there is also the need for us to want to give. It does not have to be like money or something. It could be in the form of love. It could be in the form of showing comfort to people, and then also money.
I like how you've opened the discussion up, making the giving much bigger
than money.
You know, because I like it. I should give you that. So giving goes beyond money. We should settle that giving, when we talk about giving, is not only about money. And so that means that no Christian can say that I have nothing to give.
Yeah. You have your time, you have your strength, you have your intellect, your ideas, your creativity. You have you have your arms, you have your legs. I don't know, but from what you are saying, then that's what I'm understanding, that giving is not just financial, it's not just the money. So how practically can we give in the church and then outside the church, like in your opinion?
So the church is like a opportunity to meet different kinds of people, and then these different kinds of people have different set of needs. There are a lot of people in the church that need financial support. There are a lot of people too who need emotional support. There are a lot of them who also need spiritual support. So then spiritual support in the form of prayer, in the form of okay, let's just leave it at prayer. So the church provides the opportunity for them to come and then to be filled with the word of God, and then to interact with other believers who would then help them spiritually to grow. So maybe I'm praying, but my prayer life is dwindling. Then I have KK in my church, so I just put KK that I'm having difficulty keeping up with my prayer life, so could you help me? So maybe we decide, let's just meet like every Friday at so and so time. You are pouring to me spiritually. If I need emotional support, it could be in the form of I've lost a family member, I've lost a very close friend, and I don't know how to go about my emotions. You know, sometimes when people experience losses like that, they tend to shun a lot of people away. They tend to behave in certain ways that you can see that no, this person is not themselves. So when you notice something like that, instead of you to feel like BBAC. Are you the only person who has experienced this? Then you rather get closer to a person. You don't have to mention the particular thing that has happened, but then once you are always there for the person, checking on the person will also feel that, oh, this family that I've joined or this church that I've joined, I feel loved, like they are also supporting me emotionally and then mentally. That one I don't really have any.
Right, great. That's also.
That's good, but I don't know. I'm just thinking. So, do you think that it ties into or it ties in with this? I'm hitting on the social and emotional support. Does it tie in with, maybe we are in church, we have closed church, and then I immediately run away? Do you think that there's an aspect of giving as we are talking about there as well, or it is just that time that I make specifically to come to your house or something, or to meet with you one-on-one? I don't know.
Well, I want to jump in. I mean, that also works. Because if we are looking at giving beyond just finances, then it means that what she mentioned, the emotional support that someone offers another person is a gift. It's given. I mean, and the earlier we make people aware that this is also an area in the church that you can serve, you can give your time, it would help us have a better church family, better fellowship amongst ourselves than what we do. Okay, and especially for those that when we close church, they just run away. I mean, it's just sad. I mean, I don't even know why people do those things. I mean, you dress up from your house, you come to church, you fellowship with other believers, and we close church. You don't make any time to talk to anybody, to get to know someone. You just go your way to your own.
Could it be, and for me, like moving into reasons people don't give, could it be that per their time, per the things that they have to do, they don't have time? It's not like the church members are their enemies or something. But
that's fine. They fine. But when it becomes your everyday
disposition,
yes, then I mean, it's certainly not because you don't have the time. Maybe it has become like Usubang, this is who you are. You because.
But say we are different people. Must I pay nipa? Like
that is what Jesus calls us to die to ourselves. If you are not willing, then it means that you so there, why. Charlie, let yourself loose and let people get to know you.
At least some one or two people be that you say hello to.
People can give you their love, they can give you their money, they can give you their whatever that they would want to give you. But if you are closed as a person, not you there, you are always by yourself, you always want to have your own way, do your own thing, and I mean, then.
Honestly,
Okay.
Honestly, I don't think that those who run away after church are those who don't have time. I think that the purpose in their heart, to run away after church, and they don't want to interact with anybody. That is, and usually those kind of people eventually leave the church because they after some time they don't see the essence. I mean, if you are saying God is everywhere, God is with me, and it's not only in church I'm coming to meet him, then I don't need to come here because the people that are in the church, I'm not interested.
And that's really, 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 really sad. That's really, really sad. And such people, they put the church in a position where it looks like it's a family of unloving people who don't care about each other, people who are not willing to give anything to anybody. But that's not the case, and Jesus did not call us to be like that. The fellowship that he wants us to have is much more beyond ourselves. I mean, being able to accommodate other people, being able to give your time, give yourself, give everything that you are to other people. It's an amazing gift that you can offer. And I believe everybody in the church, me personally, I believe everybody in the church has been called to give this particular gift to ourselves.
Which is the gift of sharing.
Sharing, the gift of service.
Okay.
We have all been called to do that.
So why is it that people don't give? To be honest, one of the things that immediately jumps up to me is the fact that we have not really come to the point where we accept that giving is not only monetary. So the moment we say giving, sorry, no man say so I think that that's one of the reasons that people don't give. And then perhaps an extension of that also is that maybe, is it true that maybe the church also does not value the people that give other things apart from money?
That can also be a disincentive to people giving. Like me that's happened in my church, but I've heard in other places that
Where's your church?
oh, the Assemblies of God. Me in my church,
Okay.
God's word it doesn't happen here. But I've heard other people complain that in my church, if you don't have money, you are not regarded. In fact, some even say that people are giving positions in the church because they have money.
Okay.
And so like money has become the measure of your worth in the church. But that should not be. People are giving other things. Yesterday, for instance, we came for rehearsals. It had rained the whole day.
Yeah.
In fact,
the whole day Friday, the whole day Saturday.
yes, now people should have decided that, it has rained, and why would I pass through this rain and come for rehearsal? But people passed through the rain, came for rehearsal. Okay, nobody has seen them. Maybe such people, when it is time for us to be giving money, they may not be able to give fat envelopes and fat tithes or whatever to support the church. But that sacrifice of their time to come and prepare so that the church members and congregation will be fed good melodious music, and those who even came to clean and all those things are all given.
No. You see, you mentioned the choir. You spoke like a minute about them. Then for the cleaning, you just said 1 second.
So this is also one of the problems. So the acknowledgement.
Well,
okay. Then since me too, I'm a cleaner. Then so in the
Put
same
spotlight
vein,
on them.
it rained like that. But I had people walking through the rain. Like at the time they were coming, at least two of them that I knew. At the time they were coming, it was still showering. And they were like, I was like, oh wait, in your thought, like, no. If we don't go, the church will not be clean. So they decided to walk through the rain and come.
Yes.
But then, how then does the church acknowledge all this? Is it that every Sunday when we meet, cleaners, we thank you, choristers, we thank you, ushers, we thank you? Like, how do we make them feel appreciated?
Just like go for this one.
Hey.
Go for this one. How do you make them feel appreciated?
I think appreciation can be done in so many ways. I don't think it's necessary for names to be mentioned every Sunday. But I think that once, I said, baby, I'm coming. Sorry.
Sorry.
I think that once we notice certain people that we feel are doing very good work in the church, I can't mention a particular thing that you can do, but then some small package you can just put together a small package, call them. It doesn't have to be in front of the church, but then just so those people feel appreciated, you give them the package.
But is it maturity to expect appreciation? Because we are talking about giving and Christian maturity, right? So if you are a matured Christian, you have given yourself, you have given your time, you have given your money. On your part, is it maturity to be expecting that we appreciate you, and if we don't, then
I don't think it's out of place to expect. It's not out of place to expect, because I believe even Jesus, when he was coming to give himself as the sacrifice, he knew what the end game would be. That if he's able to go through it and give himself in obedience, the Lord will lift him and make him his name above every other name and all of that. So that was the end game. And so he had a reason not to fail. So if someone is giving himself his time and he's expecting that, one day I'll be appreciated, I mean, it's not out of place. But then I don't think it should be what you are looking forward to, like chinchina they must. I mean,
that one is unhealthy. Like for you to I don't think I entirely agree with
Well.
what you have said. Yes, hmm, it is natural. It is in our nature to expect that once you have done something for somebody or for a group of people, you be expecting something. But I don't think it is healthy to expect in this particular scenario, because it's like seeing it as a form of service or your way of doing something for God. And so if you are expecting something from the people and not from God, I don't think that is healthy. But the reason why I started smiling when you started asking the question was because we were talking about it on the aspect of giving and not necessarily expectation. So we were talking about those who have noticed that these people are giving. What do you also give?
Okay. Okay.
So they are not necessarily expecting you to give, but then you also have to think that these people are doing something for me, so I need to also do something for them.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, guys, I think has been a great conversation so far. Thank you for joining. We want to hear what you also think about this. If you notice carefully, we moved the conversation away from giving money to other things, because we want you to know that giving is not all about money. So if you can give anything at all, Charlie, go ahead and give. Charlie Kiki, anything to?
Oh yes, I think I agree with you completely. It's giving is not always about money, though money has its place, and the church needs the money to do certain things that we see. Even for example, this podcast that we are doing, it's money to buy camera, microphones, and all that. So the money has its place, but we sitting here, lawyer has given her time. I don't know if I can say it, but she was saying she was hungry. Okay, Justina was saying she was hungry, so Justina Esquire was saying she was hungry, but she has left the food and she's sitting here. So yes, I think that when we hear giving from today, we should expect that your time is there, your energy is there, your smile. Sometimes somebody comes to church just to come and see you, and the person seeing you, the person is just fine, right? And so we should explore all these things, and I think that we'll be a more loving church.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Jasmine, thank you for coming today. We hope to see
Thanks
you
for
again
having
next
me.
time. This has been podCHRIST. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and we'll give you great content that you can bless others with. God bless you, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.